Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So on this particular tutorial, I want you to see how I transfer from this look to this entire look throughout this video. So guys, on this day, the previous night I've washed my hair and put it on a stretched form like this. So I just use a thread to thread it so that the hair will be stretched. My hair is natural hair, and especially since I'm actually doing kinky, I don't need heat comb. So I'll just be showing you the instrument I use, and the things that help the hair to be more nice. And also most of these items is not necessary you use this particular brand. You can equally get a similar brand, like the one I use for the helping the hair to lock in into the coils. I've had that for a very long time, and I just decided to try it, and it actually worked for me. So just try and find out anything you know that can work for you, and you can equally use that. It's not necessary you use exactly what I use. So these are the products I use for the entire hair. So it's just two bursts of Kinky. I actually brought this Kinky from Nigeria when I was coming. I actually did not buy any of the except for the clips. All the product I brought them from Nigeria, and that's what I will be using for the hair. So for this particular hair, I'll cut the attachment into two in the center because I want it very lengthy. But there's a way I did it, which I'm going to talk about it on the video. There's a way I did it that made me to get that length, so that when you also want to make it, you don't necessarily need to use the whole long attachment. So I cut it so that it will be enough, because if actually I used the actual length, I would have used 4 of that, which I actually did not want to use. But I want a lengthy hair, but at the same time, I don't want to use I don't want the hair to be too full or kind of seeking all the kind of attachment, because I came in with exactly 4 kinky attachments. So, and I know that if I use the whole entire 4 for this braid, I will not have something else to use in the future. So I'm just parting the hair right now just to get that straight pattern. So what I will advise you to do is that after you have actually find your pattern, so it's good you always apply gel before you do your final pattern. So yeah, I'm actually struggling to actually part my hair, in the sense that because yeah, I've stayed overnight and I've left it for a while, because I actually did not want to use hot comb, because since I'm doing kinky, if it's maybe probably some other hairstyle or something, I would have used the hot comb, because the kinky needs to blend. My natural kinky hair needs to blend with the kinky attachment. So that's one of the reasons. So I just part my hair into 3 in this first section. And also I'm starting from the front. I don't know about a lot of people, they prefer to start from the back, but what has worked for me so far is that if I start from the front, that's the beginning of the hair, so you still have more energy and more strength, and that will make the front more beautiful. So by the time you get to the back, you don't need to waste more time at the back, because you understand. So because you take your time, then you still have more energy, and you have more time to actually take in to put in more details at the front. Because if you start from the back, by the time you get to the front, you're already really tired, and that I've tried it many times, it really did not work for me. So that's the reason why I decided to start from the front. Most of my hair anyway now, I start from the front, because by the time I get to the back, I'm always very tired, and probably at times it might take more than one day if I actually decide to start from the back. So that's the reason why I always want to start from the front and have enough time for the detail. But you can actually pick any one that work for you, because this is actually what really worked for me. So I just parted my hair into 3. So I will just be like I said, be plaiting base on from the front side. So like what I did, I'll show you how I made my attachment to be more lengthy. I've talked about always at every point, so every hair you are trying to plait, always use you can use any gel actually you want, but because I use the Sham and Jime gel, I always put it in after even parting the hair. Use the gel to lock the little hair by the side, though you can see I don't really have much hair at the front of my hair, but with the Shine and Jam gel I was able to put in a lot of my baby hair that are flying around. So also get clipping so that it will make your life more easy, because these clippings, actually I've been doing my hair most time I use rubber band and all that, but this clipping was a game changer for me because it's my first time really using clipping and all that. And also I use this small toothbrush that I've not been using. So the reason is that after you have added the gel, when you use the what's it called, the brush to brush it, everything slips in. So this is what I'm doing. You see, can see from the beginning, not from the middle. I didn't add the attachment from the middle, I had it from the beginning, so that will make the hair very lengthy. So I will just pick what I'm doing is that I was just going to use the attachment to braid my hair, but the two attachment will be on one. I will just use my hair is the third hair I'm using to braid, so I will just braid couple of like 4 or 5, like what I'm doing now. Then I will split my natural hair into 2 in between the attachment. I don't know if that makes sense. So after using my hair to braid the attachment, making it the third hair, then after like 2 or 3, I will now split my hair into I'll split my hair into 2 and start twisting. So the product I showed you right now is what I use to lock in my coils, in terms of just to make sure the thing is slippery, and I've had that product for a very long time. So I just felt, what will I do with it, you know? So, and it's a coily product, so I just use that. And this is the first part of the hair, while this is the second part. Actually, I'm making it very fast because I don't want this video to be too long. So this hair you are seeing actually took me like almost a whole day to make this. Guys, please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like and share my video, guys. I will really appreciate that. Let's continue. So this is like the last part of the front. So like I said, I'm just going to repeat what I've done. You can see from the tip, not from the middle. So I'll just cross the attachments with each other just to make sure I have that actual length. So then another thing I want to say, I don't know if you can use Kinky. If you are new, I would advise you not to use Kinky. Look for Mali hair. Mali hair is more, this Kinky hair, I have difficulty trying to use it in terms of tangling. So I will just show you the process. My hair is the third hair I'm using to braid the hair. You can see. So I'll start braiding from the down. So it all depends on how you want to braid. Probably maybe next time I will show you different method of braiding from the root of your hair. So you can see. So what I'm doing now, I'll just split. Yeah, this is my natural hair. I'll split it into 2 and share it among the attachments that I've used earlier on. So I'll now start using it to twist. So another thing that I actually observe while making this is that, so you know that 2 part you clip at the beginning of the attachment. So it's always good when you are getting close to that particular spot, try and lock in the hair very well into your twist so that the parts will not be showing on your braid. So this is the back actually. So I finished the front parts, and the back side already was kind of not that difficult because already something already I've been doing, and it was easy for me to use the clipping to put them away and at the same time braid the back hair. So it's very, very important to try to practice more. I think practice make perfect. Yeah, the more you practice, the more you have a better grip of all the entire process. You can just probably get a door or get an attachment and start doing it on your natural hair, and I know with time you will do it. So on while I was braiding the back, I actually did not know that the camera was not capturing the whole back while I was doing the braid. But there are places whereby I will show you more details of how I actually braid. You can see the closeness, you can see the neatness of the hair, you can see it from the, you can see the way the hair is shining. So that's the more reason why you need to use that shiner jam gel. But I don't know, but shiner, I felt shiner jam gel does the work for me. That's just it. So if actually is something you actually want to, although it's kind of expensive, but trust me, you will enjoy it while using it too, because the scalp of your hair will just be shining and it stays there for a very long time on your hair. So that's just the advantage of using the chime and jam gel. So guys, at the back of your hair, the last part, this is the last part of the hair. So like I explained, my natural hair is the third hair I use in braiding the hair. I'll just use the attachment to round my hair and pick my natural hair as the third hair to start braiding. So I will advise you, when you get to, after splitting your natural hair in between, after like 4-5 braid from the root of your hair, then split your natural hair into 2. Although there are sometimes the hair is very tiny, you can just put it on one side and start braiding. It all depends. So but on that particular place where you fold the hair close to your natural hair, I will advise you to twist that place very well. Make sure that the place is the twist is kind of tight, so that the attachment that you adjust at the tip will not be showing on the hair. So it's very, very important you do that if you're actually using this trick to actually make your hair lengthy at an affordable way. So that's very, very important. After the hair was done, guys, I was super happy because this was the last part of the hair. I trimmed the hair. After trimming, it was as if, man, the hair was so beautiful. This hair gave me a client. I'm telling you, this hair gave me a client. Someone saw the hair, I was like, the hair is beautiful. The hair is so beautiful. So just try, when you're putting your hair inside hot water, be careful. I part my hair into 3 sections, and each of them I just put them straight inside hot water, and this will make your hair more less volume, or it will reduce the volume of your hair, and it will lock in all the flying hair on your hair, because you know this hair is kinky and my hair is also natural hair. It's not a relaxed hair. So that was another thing that made it to really blend into it, guys. So it's important, especially when you are doing the back, to be careful if you know you have someone that can do it for you. But because I've been doing it for a while now, you know, so it's much more easier for me. But if you know you cannot do the back, you can get someone to actually do it for you. So I added mousse on my hair. Be generous with your mousse while applying it on your hair. See you guys on the next one. Ciao.